Hi, my name is Dan Clark and I'm owner of Upscale Wood Finishing here in Denver, Colorado. And I'm also better known in the area actually as Dr. Dan because of my 32 years of experience. And yesterday I was on the internet and I found something that was very disturbing to me. And it was actually two websites. One was called Painting Kitchen Cabinets and the other one was called Kitchen Cabinet Refinishing. And when I went to the site, and I went to several sites on painting kitchen cabinets, and I couldn't believe what I saw. And this is actually what I saw. I saw somebody with a brush, and they had some latex paint. And basically, they were doing what they said. They were painting kitchen cabinets. And one, I couldn't believe that somebody would actually paint kitchen cabinets like this. I figured, this might be something that you might put in a garage or, in a den or just a single cabinet somewhere in a house, but I couldn't believe that somebody would think that they could resell a kitchen like this in an actual home and increase the value of the kitchen. The other thing that I saw that was very interesting under kitchen cabinet refinishing was somebody had some clear and it had just a little bit of color in it. And what they were doing was they were coming in here, and this is what they were doing. They were painting kitchen cabinets like this. I've worked with a lot of cabinets, and I got to tell you, when you start putting these thin coatings on and that sort of thing, and you're working in a kitchen, sometimes you're dealing with waxes and all sorts of things that make this have a reaction, and it's just, once again, I was disturbed. I thought, how could they put this under kitchen cabinet refinishing? And I saw this guy really working it and really, going back and forth, but still it's nothing I would put in my house. And it's nothing I think that would increase the value of kitchen cabinets. So what I want to show you again is, what you're wanting to do is you're wanting to increase the value of your home. You're wanting to increase it by maybe 2 times its original value. And you do that by putting finishes like black with a rub through. There's a variety of different finishes here that actually look like finishes. They look like factory finishes, and people are refinishing their kitchen for one of 3 reasons. One, they've got either a pickled finish like this, or they've got a very yellow cabinetry like this that's just turned yellow over time, and they're just tired of the old oak. Or they've got a maple kitchen, and it's like this. And they're just wanting to do something different. They're wanting to maybe put it into some of these richer wood tones and change the color. And but I can tell you, that there is not the way to do it professionally if you're trying to increase the value of your kitchen. And I just want to show you real quick how easy this is. Once again, we sand the surface of the cabinet. Just lightly like that. We dust it off. And I'll just put a piece of tape on here just to show you how we change this color. How easy this is. This is so easy. And this is how we do it. We've got a little toner in here, and we just go like this. I mean, this is so simple. A little bit on the edges. That wasn't hard, was it? A little bit of air to dry it. This stuff dries instantly. Instantly. I'll show you what I mean. Instantly. Instantly it's dry. Watch what we just did. Now watch what happens when I put clear on this. This is clear. Now look at that. You can see the grain. It's absolutely beautiful. It's rich. That's how you tone kitchen cabinets. If you like some exotic colors, like this one here, this is a cherry. And a customer wanted to get rid of this kind of blondish color, and they were trying to choose whether I wanted this redder tone or this yellower tone. And I forget which one we chose, but look at the beauty in those. Look at how beautiful. That's what you want, as opposed to this here. That's just a whole different, it's spray applied, it's done properly, it's factory finished. I just want to show you real briefly the variety you have if you don't do this. If you don't do this, which is put this paint on here like this, this is what you can do. These are painted samples, and I just want to show you, look at the variety. You can just pick any color, black, tan, white, burgundy, blue. It just goes on and on. Light blues, dark blues, blues with glazes. I want to show you too how rich of colors you can choose. When you think about this, how many colors are between here and here? There's a lot of colors. Here's just a few. These are all within the range of here that you have to choose from. But that's not all. It's really any color that you can pick. These are all within the range of here. So when you're talking about choosing a color for your kitchen cabinet, you can pretty much pick any color. If you're painting it, you may want to paint it something like this, and I'll just show you an actual nice finish. But you can see that in the light. You can see that's a factory finish. That's hard, it's clean, and it's going to hold up. Here's a couple more ideas. This is a white, antique white with crackle lacquer. And that's something else you can choose to do. It's spot crackled. It's got a glaze over it. Isn't that beautiful? But it looks like a factory. This one here has got some distressing. Some people like wormholes, some people like cracks. This has got a rub through. It's got some chaining. That's a little bit more rustic, but people like that. Here's one that's really cool. Comparison to painted and factory finished. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a paint, then it's got a glaze, and then it's got a kind of a Van Dyke glaze right here. And isn't that a beautiful finish? It's just like factory. That's going to increase the value of your kitchen. This is what they call a custom finish. And you can just see all the different ones. Black, rub through, burgundy. Look at this one in comparison. This one, a little bit more of a red. But see, they got that factory finish. And that's what you're looking for. Browns. Tan, with a little bit of rub through. Rustic. And it goes on and on. So I just want to show you real quick how you do paint a cabinet if you are going with a solid color. This is how you paint a kitchen cabinet. Just like that. And you see how nicely that laid? It just laid beautiful. Again, you're not going to get that with a brush. You're going to get that with a spray gun. That's just what I wanted to share with you today. It's another tip from Dr. Dan. But make sure when somebody comes into your house and you're asking them, you're saying, I want to paint my kitchen cabinets, or you're saying, I want to refinish my kitchen cabinet, make sure they've got good equipment. Make sure they're not brushing. I don't know any people that I've seen that have brushed kitchen cabinets and they've actually come out and looked really, really nice. Whether it's a clear with a little tint in it, or it's this latex or latex enamel with flow out, it doesn't matter. I've always seen brush lines, I've always seen stuff that didn't look good. So if you want a factory finish, a finish that's really nice, really hard, that when people walk into your house, they say, wow, those are nice cabinets. You want to be able to finish in this particular manner with spray guns, air-assisted, airless. Make sure when you look for those websites, look for real professionals, people that are wood finishers. There's a lot of painters out there, and some painters know how to do this, some do not. And you want to make sure you find somebody with wood finishing experience, because they can make your kitchen beautiful, they can double the value. So anyway, that's another tip from Dr. Dan. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.